Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Sideshow Collectibles Darth Malgus 1/6 scale figure. Now this is the Sideshow exclusive version with the alternate unscarred head. Now this figure was lent to me for review by a great artist named Adrian Romo, so I recommend you check out his website, artofadrianromo.com. And there's a close-up look at the packaging spiel. Now we will open this bad boy up. Ta-da! So here he is out of the package, and I just gotta say his outfit looks fantastic. We gotta take a closer look at some of this stuff, because if you look at just like all like the armor on him, like the chest armor, but also just like the way that the boots have these like armor plates on them, and they have their own form of scuffing on them. Like I don't even know where to begin. Like the paint, the sculpt, it's all really good. It's kind of got me giddy on this because I really like the zipper and the leather on the boots, but then like the sheen of the back of his calf. I love the metal plates on his boots, and I love that they've got all these little nicks and dents in the paint of them. I like the little battle damage to them. The knee stuff looks good too, but where it really starts to get cool is this sort of gray leather material coupled with this harder plastic black. But yeah, I'm really digging the shoulder pieces, and his arm pieces are great too. I love that they have actual hinged elements to them on the side, these little hinged pieces here that actually move. I think that's pretty awesome. Sideshow has been getting much better with their head sculpts lately and their paint, and to me this is just a prime example of that. Compared to say that Darth Vader Sideshow figure I reviewed a few months back, where his alternate head just, you know, it clearly felt like a hunk of plastic and the paint was really weak. The paint on this is rather detailed by comparison. You can see just the improvements that they've made are just, you know, leaps and bounds. You can see that there's not only like a good surface here of paint, but this sort of light, whiter freckling. It's almost like a marbling of his skin that really impresses me. You can see it all along like the top of his head, this dome he's got going here. Not only does it have a good skin-like kind of surface, not like quite like Hot Toys skin-like, but it definitely reads as, you know, some sort of organic material, but the veins are really good, and just like the corners of his eyes have these really great wrinkles to them. I just think that wrinkling is fantastic. You can see it on the inside of his eyes too, where his brows meet. Like, there really is a good wrinkly skin surface to this. I think a lot of good sculpting went into this. Now here's a close-up look at his face so you can see the detail of the scarring on his cheek, and just like how intimidating the sculpt of that brow is. Now he also comes with the mask, which fits right over his face and fits on quite easily, but it's got these little like hooks in the back that allow you to line it up properly. Like that, and like so. And it's a little thing like that that I really appreciate. I also dig that the hood of this figure has a little wire going in it, so once you flip it up, like right now it's obviously big and goofy and wide and open, but you can bend it into whatever little cool cloaked position you want. Nice detail. And speaking of detail, I really dig this mask a lot. I actually prefer him obviously with the mask than without it, but it looks rad. Nice little detail on the grates there on the side. Now, aside from his regular head with the mask on it, you can take his head off because this Sideshow exclusive version comes with an alternate unscarred head. A little problem with this though is that there's no ball joint inside it. Like when Sideshow sent this, it's supposed to come with this piece inside that connects to the ball joint. This one does not have that in it, so oops. But here's where it would go, and it does. If you just press it onto the neck, it does fit, you know, quite nicely. It just doesn't pivot at the ball joint. But you could try to order one somehow, or try to pull the one out of here. I don't want to pull it out of there though. I'll work on something. But either way, it does look good. And here's a close-up look at his face. I think they did a great job on the mouth. And again, the paintwork on this and the detailing on it, excellent. Now, aside from that Sideshow exclusive alternate head, he also comes with closed fists and open palm hands. And I think that, again, the detail on all these gloved hands look really, really good. He also comes with really cool, like, force choke hands. And I like that Sideshow includes wrist pegs for all these. He also comes with his lightsaber hilt. And I'm liking the detail on this one quite a bit. It's fairly simple, but they did a really good job with it. And you don't just have to insert the blade into that one. They come with a second lightsaber that comes with the blade inserted into the hilt. And it actually has some considerable weight to it compared to the one without it. It's worth pointing out that the left hand holds the lightsaber quite easily, but the right hand that's meant for gripping the lightsaber, if you look at it, is fused right here between the thumb and the middle finger, and I don't want to pull that thumb off and risk damaging the material that this is made of or ruining the paint or anything. But I can't get the lightsaber to fit in there. And this bottom piece seems really well attached, so I don't want to really pull this off if it's not meant to be pulled off, but it doesn't appear that you can have him hold the lightsaber with his right hand. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he comes with a figure stand, but he doesn't really need a figure stand. He stands really good on his own. One of the things I like about Darth Malgus is when you drape his cape over all of his armor, he still has a really intimidating presence on the shelf. I think this figure turned out awesome. I raved about how great I think the armor is and all the detail on the paint on it. The sculpting of it's really well done. The head sculpt's great. I think this is awesome. I can highly recommend it if you are a fan of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Thanks for watching.